Nick Bosa has declared for the 2019 NFL Draft. He's a true junior for Ohio State. He's one of the best players in this class. He's my number one rated player. He had a core muscle injury. It happened in the TCU game, one of the first, third or fourth game of the season. He ended up strip sacking the quarterback. The ball popped loose. His teammate jumped on it for a touchdown. Well, during that play, he got hurt, left at halftime, and he's been out since. He just announced, as I said, that he's declaring for the draft, and he's done for the season. He's going to focus his attention on training for the draft. And that brings up this question of, quitting on his team. And we've heard this a lot with guys not playing in the bowl game. Last year, Denzel Ward for Ohio State didn't play in the Fiesta Bowl. We've had guys like Leonard Fournette, Christian McCaffrey, Darius Geis, and then many more. It's not just, there's more than just those guys. They've all said, you know what, a meaningless game, I'm going to pack it in. Right? Not going to play in this bowl game. And to be honest, I don't care. Yeah, I'd love to see those. Sometimes you get some good matchups, that you wouldn't see in the regular season. So from an evaluator standpoint, it would be good to see those players playing those games. But it doesn't matter. They put how many games of tape out there. We saw what happened to Jalen Smith for Notre Dame when he got hurt in the Fiesta Bowl against Ohio State a few years back. Dropped him from a potential top 10 pick to being a second-round pick. So I get it. This is the first case where we've had someone kind of leave not only early in the season, but with his team's chance of, Ohio State's got, besides Alabama, they've got one of the best shots to make the college football playoff out of any team. And Bosa, who knows what those games. So there's that talk of, is he quitting on his team? Look what he could help them win a national championship. But it's not as simple as it may seem. He's still got to have surgery, or he just had surgery. So even if there's no lock that he's going to be back. So if you're saying, he has a chance to help him win the national championship, there's no absolute guarantee. If he was going to be back next week and he decided to just go on and move through the regular season, that might be a little different, but there's no guarantee that he's going to play. So can you really blame the guy for saying, you know what, I'm hurt, I've shown what I've shown for 2 seasons and a couple games, I know I was going to go pro at the end of this year anyway, I'm just going to focus my attention there. I don't blame the guy. Recover from that injury, get prepped for the combine, and show everyone why you're one of the best players in college football. Okay? Now, this brings up the topic. Will we see a player just skip their last year? Not going into their junior year, going into their senior year, just say, you know what? I'm done. I don't need to play this year. I'm not going to college. Maybe I'll go to classes. But I'm just going to focus solely on the NFL draft. I don't have a problem with Joey Bosa's doing. I don't have a problem with what those guys sitting out the bowl games have done. I don't know. I don't know what I'd think if a player just skipped their last year. There was talk of Jadeveon Clowney. He shouldn't even play his last year. Leonard Fournette. He shouldn't even play his last year. Ed Oliver shouldn't even play this year. Right? It's never happened. It's got to happen at some point. What will I think of that? I don't know. I'd kind of have a little bit of an issue with it. It's not my body. It's not me out there risking injury. I think it would hurt my, I think I'd question it if I was, drafting players, just because of the competitiveness. You're willing to sit out a year. Is that going to mean that when your contract's up, you're more likely to hold out? Are you going to, it just kind of raised some of those questions. And I think if a player, I don't think Bosa is going to raise any red flags with NFL teams. I think if a player did choose voluntarily to sit out a whole year with no injury issues at all, Would that raise red flags? I think it would. But like I said, Bosa, not a problem here.